world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Lorena, and it is an honor to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. There's nothing like seeing killer whales up close and learning about them and their natural behavior. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Are a natural wonder, and the whales here will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed to take a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes work to their advantage. The eyes look like they are located on the white patches, but that's a visual distraction. The eyes are actually located in the black area in front of each eye patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. And the fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize killer whales when swimming and helps regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, which are used mainly for steering and stopping. Each pectoral flipper has 5 bony digits inside of them, much like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's main engine, propelling them up to 30 miles per hour. That's as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. Pectoral slaps are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate or get a view of their surroundings when they hunt. Communication killer whales use both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. So it's no wonder that they're on top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Sea lions by pulling them right on the beach. Antarctic orcas will create waves that crash over floating ice, knocking seals into their water. Here's that similar behavior of wave-making techniques, demonstrating one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. We've all just seen these waves crash in front of us. We can't really imagine the amount of water being displaced by the killer whales. Now I do have two brave volunteers that are going to show all of us what it's like to feel the power of the waves. You guys ready? Alright, come on down. You're going to take a seat in the blue box. Awesome. Hold on tight. Try to put your back against that glass. All you gotta do is think like a seal. Here it comes. Everyone's getting wet. Good job, guys. See, that wasn't bad. All kinds of prey, including other whales. That blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the killer whales. So, how does a whale that size eat a whale that size? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Is how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time showing their playful side and interacting with each other, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when the whales will swim fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. even do this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or surfing in a wave. Orcas love to be touched, and they will rub their bellies on rocks whenever they can. The whales do this here just like the whales in British Columbia. You'll also see killer whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior has a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun a fish. But today, these whales might be stunning all of you. We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to show trusted relationships and provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, they can present us their tail flukes, which is very useful when we need to obtain a blood sample. Whales can also slide onto a scale so we can monitor their weight. You can see Orca doing so right there on the video on the screen. We can even obtain blood samples from the blowhole, all because of the trusted relationship we have built every day here at SeaWorld. And now it's time to introduce you to one of our 9 whales. On his way is Keith, and he loves it when you guys give him a nice big cheer. Keith is our biggest teddy bear. He really is a sweetheart. Now he has inspired millions of guests, and hopefully that includes all of you, to care and protect his wild counterparts. And we challenge our whales every day to learn something new, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all take part of keeping the whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Great appreciation for these amazing animals. Goodbye and enjoy the rest